Hey guys, how's it going? All right, so we're gonna create a birthday card today. Here's what we're using. I think this one is called Soulful Owl by Unity Stamp Company, and be soulful, be kind, be love. So that's what we should all be, right? And I know everybody on this channel knows how to stamp, so I've already stamped him out and I've cut him out. So we're also using this frame, which kind of like a woodland sort of look. This frame is a beast, just so you know. I, I love it, but I don't love it. I still, no matter how hard I try, cannot get that part cut out. So it's okay. We're gonna work around it. We'll put a flower or something on it. It'll be fine. But it does come with like a little fox, maybe a wolf, some mushrooms, ferns, all kinds of things. So I pulled out some extra ferns and cut some of those as well. But yeah, so that's what we're using. So I've cut a couple of these, and no, I did, on this one I saved the leaves, on this one I cut a few off. Actually I chopped that one off on here. But anyway, I'm not sure we're going to keep all these, we'll see, but here we go. So, that is going into my leaf pile over here. Darn it. Okay. So I think we're gonna, before we get into these, we're just going to mess around with these. And I'm kind of just gonna experiment a little bit. I probably should have done this before I turned the camera on, but I just wanted to come on and say hey and all that good stuff and just roll with it, you know. So as you guys know, it is, well, maybe you don't know, I don't know. That's gonna be too light. Wait, let me get paper towels. They're handy. Just grab just a few of these. It's probably good for 3. That'll get us started. I don't want to go too dark at first. Rusty Hinge or tea dye. Let's go for Rusty Hinge. Okay, sorry if you hear my seat squeaking so much. I'm gonna have to work on that thing a little bit. Okay, nah, that's not the look I'm going for. Hang on. Let me try this one. I want it to be a little bit different from, you know, the background, but yet, I don't know. Still looking for a little bit. I wonder which one is darker. Maybe this one's a little bit lighter. Oh, that's nice. And when you dab it off, I think it'll be fine. But anyway, so Misty Delaney's birthday is coming up, or Misty Smith, and you guys know her on her channel. She is the wonderful lady that I do a collab with. If you tune into her collab on the first week of every month. I did not get mine done this time. Technically, she didn't either, I don't think, but she's been really under the weather, so everybody take a moment and send some good positive vibes to Misty right now. But anyway, it is her birthday coming up, so I sent her a little package, but I did not include a birthday card. So this is her birthday card, and she is going to be kind of the most recent or up-to-date birthday card that I'm doing. I'm just going to start with where you are and work my way back. I've got birthdays going back all the way till about January that I would like to send a card for. So, and I'm still going to. I'm just running behind. This is why, nope. This is why I need her collab so bad. My stash, the Stash Builder collab, is because, you know, you can always have your stash ready and I won't have to be late. But, so next month's Stash Builder collab, hopefully I'm going to kick its butt instead of it kicking mine. And I'm going to stash build like crazy. And because I really do need them. I really do. Especially birthday cards, few sympathy, and I don't know, something else. Oh, you know what? Hang on. Where's my little sticky stick thing? I see one that did not get poked through right there that I think can. Some, well, I don't want to tear it. Maybe it can't. Yeah. Okay. So, just trying to get the woodland green look on there. Okay. Now, it does cut out these, and I did it in 2 different colors, which, and I swear this looks like different. I guess that came out of that. That's what I did, because I cut 2 of these. This just goes on the inside. I guess there's like that, if you want it to, but I didn't really want it to, so I wanted another color so it would like pop a little bit more. So we're just going to, I think, just age that a little bit. Maybe a little something darker. And let's go a dark green. Rustic Wilderness. That's pretty dark. Okay, probably need more paper towels. Now this is not watercolor, so it may not hold everything I want, but I don't want it fully saturated anyway. I just want it like kind of, you know, just some background stuff. So I think that'll be okay. It's like the owl just needs somewhere to be. Actually, I don't even have a background card for this. I hadn't thought that totally through. But what I did think through was cutting a bunch of these. So let's get these unlatched here and colored up. Let's move these out of the way for a second. All right. I liked this color, so let's go with that. A lot, at least quite a bit. And then we'll do a little bundled sage. This is gonna get a little messy, I can see that. All right, now just a hint of brown. Ooh, if I spray a little bit, it's gonna be too much. Oh man, that is a lot. Okay. More paper towels. I'm gonna, where can I put these? Hang on. Let me roll over here. I'm just gonna put these on here to dry. I didn't hook up the heat gun, but I didn't think about this part. I wasn't going to emboss the owl, so I wasn't too worried, but I guess we could speed the drying just a little bit. Dip that in there. It's missing a little leaf down there. I feel like a couple of them are a little light, like you can see here, so we'll just run that through and get what we get. Okay. Oh, let go. Go, you beast. Okay. let's put it over there. I don't think I'm gonna stick this in here. Ooh, I'm sticking my hand in it. Just get a little color on it. A little green for effect. We're not really making two. I just cut an extra one, so I'm sure I can use that for something. But anyway, I want to make this so I can get it out in the mail, because it takes about 10 days, maybe longer for just mail, to get there. So hopefully I can time it close to when her actual birthday is. I'm still stuck on, like, when I think it is. I'm somehow, in my mind, convinced that it's the 10th, but it's not. It's a good bit later. So, but somehow I've got that date etched in my mind. And my book thing that I keep even says it's not. But yeah. Okay, so I've got these. I want to pull out those as well as mine. Let's see what all's in here. Nope. Nope. Have you guys ever watched the video that she did by my request, actually? She used the background paper in some of her videos, and oh my gosh, it was like ferns and so pretty. Oh my gosh, I still want to try that. But she does show you how to make it if anybody's interested. It's gorgeous. If you've not watched any of her videos, start with that one. Okay, that's a little dark. I don't know about these now. We'll see, we'll see. Okay, so now we have some of these that we cut out, little mushrooms to go all around, and some more. Oh, I didn't spray those. Oh man, I did not even spray the ones that came with the thing. Okay, growl a bit. Well, we'll use markers on those maybe. And then it comes with, this reminds me like of a little oak leaf though, so I'm not sure about if I want to include those. It's more of a fall look, and it's more, well, it's summer here. Technically, I guess it's kind of fall like there, so that would really work. And that one didn't cut, but I thought I could use the corner of it, so. Is that supposed to be on there? Yep, it is. I'm about to pull that sucker off. Okay, so I guess I need to get a base card. I'm pulling out envelopes. Okay, is that a card? No, that's still an envelope. Okay. Here's my bone folder. Yes, I'm probably, I should emboss that. Yeah, it needs something. It does. Okay, but we're gonna work on it like whatever, and we'll just do that at the end. Okay. So let's kind of put some of these around here and there. See if we even want this. I don't know. maybe. All right, since I've got a lot of browns out, let's go ahead and color those. I literally had one green marker out. One. There it is. I started to say, there's no way you can lose that in a pile of browns. But you can. Okay, so I'm going to give it some pretty green eyes. Maybe even on the eyebrows. Little yellow beak for the nose. Probably should have done more of the greens for these, but that's okay. So anyway, let's back up. I'm out of school now. Yay, summer. I'm super excited about that, believe me. It's been busy so far, but hopefully after about another week, things will settle down and I can get to a bunch of regular video making, I'm hoping, and things like that. So, is that a leaf? I believe that's a leaf. I know that is. But anyway, so yeah, but I wanted to get this done so I can get it in the mail. I need to make one for Father's Day. I probably won't film that because I'm running out of time, so I'm gonna hurry on that one. And then what was the other one? Oh, my boyfriend had asked me to do a card for his vet, the veterinarian that recently put his cat to sleep this week. Unfortunately, this is the second cat that he has had to put to sleep in less than a month, so he is definitely not doing too well. It's both of them, ironically, were 18 years old, and or no, let's see, I thought so. Well, I know this one is, but the other one had been his. No, I don't think it was 18. Yeah, I don't know. I can't remember, but this one definitely is. The other one was his aunt's, and when he started taking care of his aunt and mother, then, you know, he just sort of inherited the cat after she passed away. So, but anyway, it was a lovely little kitty. It was just, his name was the other one's name was Trampus, and this one is Taylor. And well, he lost Taylor's brother Evan about 10 years ago, I guess, and so he is definitely distraught this week. So another cat funeral. You guys know I was talking about the cat funerals last week, or I mean close to a month ago now, I guess. So we're gonna be doing that again, and not really looking forward to that because I thought it was hot last time, but now like it's really hot, and it's an outdoor deal. So I seriously know human funerals that are shorter. But anyway, it's sweet how he loves them though, so there's that. But he kind of took he's been expecting it, but yet not, because the cat was doing better, and I don't know, it's hard to explain, but he kind of took a turn for the worse, like in a week, basically. And even though it was kind of coming, you know, and he's been to the vet a bunch of times, and, you know, the vet pretty much told him already there's not much else he can do, but it's kind of just a time game now. So it's still been a while, and, you know, that was good. And but he just wasn't doing very well, so sad. I don't know what that is. Like berries, you think? I'm not really sure. All right, I'm just kind of going around a little bit because this is not going to be the total color anyway. Or it's going to be kind of a darker something. Probably this. I don't really know how coloring. I'm just random. I don't know. It usually turns out okay in the end, somehow. Maybe I'll do darker up at the top and the sides or something and let it fade on down a little bit brighter. Perhaps. I don't know. Maybe I'll just go around it a little. I wish I remembered what color we did that. I think that needs to be, it's a little too peachy. So we need to darken that up a little bit with, what is this, E31. I feel like that looks a little better, even though it could be even a little bit more, to be honest. But, okay, let's get a red or something for that. Some little berries in the forest, maybe. Did y'all see the strawberry moon? Oh, where y'all lived last night? Ooh la la. It was so pretty. I didn't end up going out and doing too much, but I did get to spend some time out sitting. I thought I was going to do even less, but I was just going to feed the dogs pretty much, and that was about that, and just admire it a bit and come on back in. But we ended up kind of sitting and enjoying it a little bit more for a while, so that was nice. But I kind of got energy. You know how you do with the full moon. You just get a little, once you're out there, get a, ooh, I like this. That's nice. Gives it a deep, mystical look. Anyway, I even get energized talking about it. So you, I don't know, you just get a little more something. So that was nice. But, okay, I'm pretty satisfied with this. See, I told you, just keep piling on color and eventually, somehow it just comes together. But what I am going to do is, I usually do with a lot of these, somehow my cutting shows the white or something, so just go around it a little bit with some black. It does help a little bit, at least where you can get your marker in. Covers up the rough edge or something. My doggies got their shots the other day. Well, 2 of them. Copper and Brownie. It was time for their annual shots. So, got that out of the way. I've got like a to-do list this summer that's got like a lot of mundane things on there, and then just a lot of cool things that I want to do, and a lot of home projects and, you know, things like that. So, all right, let's see how, oh yes, I like that better. Okay, or I mean, you could do it like this too. Nah, it still needs something there. I almost think it could use a little bit of black in the background on here. I'm a little afraid of that, but I don't really have anything. I guess I get a stamp. Might think about that. To add a little texture, I've got that little tiny texture tool, but I don't know what stamp would really work with it. So, okay, where are my sentiments? Thanks to Miss Elizabeth, I have some of these already cut. Oh, I like the very first one. Not that one. That one. Here's to many more. Let's just make sure, though. Happy birthday to you. That's always good, but I promise I didn't forget. Okay, I like that one. These come in so handy. Oh my gosh, I love these. All right, but you know, we can't like just leave it, you know. So we've got to, let's see. I think a little brighter green, maybe. I'm gonna try it on this one. Happy birthday to you. That's a little bright. Yeah, okay. So no. So let's just pull that back out for one quick second and test out this. Oops. I'm about to rip the thing off. It didn't have a top on it. Okay, that's a little too dark. Okay, so well, should we go this, or I don't know. This is the one this is like my go-to for everything in life, so I'm gonna try this. Antique linen. Then I wanted to try to pull it out before it like soaked in, so it doesn't completely, like I said, because it's not watercolor paper, so you don't want to leave it too long. Okay, but that's good. It's like dark and light. Yuck, 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 yuck. All right, what else here? I want to sort of cover up the bottom, right? Just barely, like right there. All right, so do we want to add some of these, or do we not? Does it add anything? I gotta put something right there. So what we'll do is color a few and see. It's a nice mushroomy color, don't you think? Okay. So what are your all's? I'm gonna just kind of do this one something similar. What are your all summer plans? I've got to go to the doctor next week, first of all. Do a little checkup on the blood clots and things from my lungs, and hopefully that will go well. And let's just do one more here. There's a gnat in here. That's the only thing I do not like about summer. Well, excessive heat for one, but I can handle that because I get out of school, so I deal with that. But the darn gnats, ugh, I don't even know where they come from. It's like, how do they find you? It's this bright light in here. It like just whoosh, pulls them in. Okay, I feel like I want to do a little bit of green just around the bottom a little bit. think there's some grass down there. It's like a nice grassy leaf right there. It's probably actually a mushroom, but I guess technically since we have the red berries, we could do some, let's do, a little of that before we go in with straight up red. I don't remember what I was saying, summer plans, but I have a lot of little summer solstice projects I want to do and work on, so that will be coming up. I've probably got way too many. I'll be working on those till it's like fall, but I guess I'll have to put them all online. I can just do some maybe, but all right. A little bit there, a little bit there. I want to travel briefly, maybe just back down to the Smokies again. Can't go too far because the doggos, you know. And my father, actually, but that's another story. I feel like I need some sort of other color here to show up, but I don't know what really. And maybe we'll do just a hint of brown mixed in with this. I'll just call it mushroom now. I feel like that is very fitting. Well, did we use that one? Gotta do a little on that one if we did it on all the others, right? Alright, so let's just stick this on and kind of get an idea here. Okay, I don't mind that. Get one more of those. I feel like once the texture is back here too, it will be, you know, semi-okay. Okay, so I think that's going to be roughly done. Except we have to figure out something up there. But actually, what if I put that? Nah, I just like that there. Well, I could add one of those up there. But we'll think of something. Maybe we could add one of these. Ooh, I like that better. Yeah, okay, we're doing that. So, okay. Alright, so we gotta just take, I don't really know. Hold on, I have to look for an embossing folder. Give me a second. Well, I guess, of course, it should be this one, right? Although, I mean, yes, but, well, let's try it. Hang on. So, I don't know what, oh, Sarah Davies in the Forest is what that's called. Okay. Yeah, okay, I do like that. However, we're going to just go around the outer edge with that look there. It's a little dark. Better. Okay. Now I gotta do it to that corner though, and that one. And that one. Okay. So now it looks like I meant to do that. Ooh. I swear I put out a green. Well, that'll work. That is a green, so it'll be fine. Just want to go around the forest edge here a little bit. The end of school went okay. We had a lot going on. We had all kinds of awards days and fun days and getting records to other school days and taking the kids on a little field trip kind of thing, and just things. But went well. The Pat Benatar concert was awesome. Loved it. She did not look anything like, well, I mean, of course it was not the 80s anymore, right? But she definitely did not look like herself by any means. But she still sounded awesome. So, and you can't expect, you know, us ladies not to change, right? So, I really just, there's something about this that needs some black. Hang on, let me get black. Or maybe a dark green. Let's try dark green. Well, I'll just use that same green. Let's try that a second. No, it just needs, I'll do a little bit more since I did it, but it's gonna need black. That's okay. I'll just use some of this black. A little bit more than I planned, but that's okay. I definitely want to get back into my jewelry making, not to sell any, but to maybe when I retire in 10 years, but not for now anyway. Where are my paper towels? But just to make for myself or gifts or things like that. So I've been organizing those and going through and destashing some and whatnot, and it's finally getting down to where I feel like I know, like, these are the things, not always that I'm going to use, like I'm on the fence still about destashing a little more actually, but ooh, that's nice. See, now I feel like this needs a little bit of bright though. Gosh. Because that's a little bright. I think this little bit will do it. The organizing has been kind of fun and kind of crazy, but definitely messy. But I've enjoyed it, and I also had random, like, this would be in that box, and this will be in, so I've got, like, all my colors together, which is something I really like. And my silver stuff is with silver, or, you know, copper's with copper, or whatever. And so that is quite nice. And I feel like that helps me create better. I don't know, just looking at it all together somehow. And it all being together. And then I'll just take beads and lay them here or there, or whatever, with whatever color metal, or, you know, so. And why not? I'm just going to tip these in a little bit of green too. The forest, or well, forest moss anyway, we'll call it forest moss. Touches everything, right? Seems like. Okay, I feel like that ties that in a little bit better. So we're going to have him up here a little. That is still going on the bottom. This is probably there. Well, first I just need to not worry about that and just glue this and this down. Then we'll go from there, because this video is going to be 100 years long. And she's probably too sick right now to even watch all this. So, Misty, I'm sorry. This is taking forever. Still want to do Amy a birthday card. I still want to do poor Aunt Sandy birthday card. Oh my gosh. So many things. But, and like I said, then I do want to get that card done kind of in a timely manner too for John, so he can give it to the vet. And because the vet's really nice, like he will come to your car and things like that, so that's pleasant, you know. John has a lot of cats and I feel like he's a pretty good customer, so I don't know if that helps or what, but they are very good to him there. And he you know, will come out and do that. And so that's nice. And so you don't, plus I feel like it sometimes traumatizes animals to take them into the vet anyway, and have them, stresses them out anyway, to be around other animals and things. And if the poor little thing is just not even going to make it, then, you know, does it really need to be all stressed out? Not really. So I think that's a good thing. All right, so now let's think about placement here. I think a little higher is better, so we can fool around with the bottom more maybe. But we'll see. I know we want that up there. And maybe all these all together. I don't know. Well, I know I want this up here, so I'll start with that. I like that it's 3. Nice little Maiden Mother Chrome blessing there. Okay. So I guess I'm going to go ahead and glue him down and hope for the best. Hopefully with each year that passes, we, you know, we have a little more wisdom ourselves in life, and life, love, all the things, right? Okay, I'm going to just take all that off so we can focus on this. Okay. I love owls, and she does too. Woo! That's a lot of glue right there. So I wanted to do this for her. And like I said, actually get it in the mail, which is another goal this summer of getting things in the mail. Not just making them, but actually getting them in the mail. That can be the hard part for me. It really can. I just don't do well with that. But, and I've been thinking, I was going through my car. I've been like in this organizing phase, right? And, which I do a lot. I love to organize. You wouldn't know it by my messy house, but I do love to organize. But, oh, I don't want to cover up that little leaf either, but okay. But I do love to organize. Almost like that. Kind of do. Let's go for it. I never feel like I finish a topic. I was talking about organizing, and I don't have any clue what for, but I was saying I love to organize, but I don't know. Sometimes I have a point. I really do. And I start, and I know y'all think these videos are insane, but great day. Then I never finish. I just look at some glue or a little something, and off it goes. As did today. Okay. Oh, goodness. I think we are done. I think we are done. I like it. I hope she'll like it. Okay, y'all know what I'm looking for. I bet Link is still here. I think that's all. That might be. There's the nut. Ooh, silly nut. Yeah, I think that's all. Maybe I should do these though. You think? I'm not. I'm just going to leave them. Oh well. Okay, I'll think on it. So, thank you for all your wisdom, Misty, and all your years of being a great friend and just all the things. But so here's to many more, and I hope you have a great birthday, and I'll see you in the mail, and I hope you feel better.